It's your boy Yunglink Jr here. Now, I got the message yesterday, last night, just reading scrolling on my Facebook. That's how I usually do. And a couple people posted saying Will Smith died. Now I'm thinking like the actor. I'm like, what? Come to find out, defensive tackle, Super Bowl winner, 2009 for the New Orleans Saints died, age 34, in a supposed car wreck. And I'm like, wow, man, because I remember this guy. He was a Pro Bowler, great defensive player. So I did further research, see what caused the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because accidents like that could have been conspiracy, or it could have been someone that he knew, or he was around the wrong crowd. Kind of find out some guy named Cardo Hayes. Okay, now the nigga Cardo Hayes, I don't know nothing about him, but best to my knowledge, the nigga wanted some revenge. He was seeking some blood. You feel me? So he decided to crash into Will Smith and his three kids and his wife. I think it was just him and his wife. Anyway, they was in a Mercedes-Benz SUV, and my man's Cardell Hayes, who the perpetrator, crashed into his car with an H2 Hummer. All right, so nigga Will Smith, you know what I'm saying, he got out the car, tried to confront the man, like, hey, no, what the hell is you doing? What's going on? Okay, so that's when the guy came out the car, and I guess they exchanged some words, and my man shot him several times, and he ended up dying, and his wife is in critical condition right now in the hospital. Now, I'm looking at it like this, man. In my experiences driving, I've been driving since, well, actually, I kind of just really now just started driving. Like I said, I got my driver's license when I was 18, so I really been started driving when I was 21, okay, last year. And I try to avoid all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as just like road rage, just like get out the way, just get to my destination, get going. Now, I'm not saying what happened to Will Smith, like I said, was deserved. But at the same time, man, I look at it like this, man. In this world and in today, man, especially as a man, you got a family. That's a God-given thing. We're all here to leave a legacy, and we don't want to die short. We don't want to be another statistic of another black on black crime. And on top of that, too, leaving kids without a father. Because in this nation, we don't need that today. Now, the nigga Cardo Hayes, he was saying, okay, reason why, they had a mugshot and they interviewed him. He said, the reason why I killed him is because he was friends of the cop that killed my father, which was Billy Corvello. You can look this up. It's all in the description. Like I said, do your research, okay, before you get into emotions. So, Billy Cervello, I think way back in 2005 or 2009, whatever, he killed his father, okay, over, we don't know what type of reason, and he found out Will Smith was good friends with him, eating dinner with him, so I guess this maybe was just to get back at him. I'm thinking like that's just really sad, still doesn't justify the fact what he did was wrong, because murdering is wrong, you know what I'm saying, you don't murder a man, take the man's family away, come on, man, that's very very wrong. You know what I'm saying? And the karma's gonna hit them. I'm thinking that it's rough, it's horrible. It's the type of world we live in. People kill you off of materialistic things or things that they hold on to or grudges. And there's a lot of people that's just, like I said, it's just enslaved to their demonic activities, man. And just so comfortable in their sins to the point that it makes them do heinous crimes like this. Now, like I said, man, I mean, it broke my heart. Like reading about this, I'm like, Will Smith, of all people, come on, man. Just retired. I think he was, because I remember he was in 2013. Correct me if I'm wrong, if any Saints fan here, no disrespect, but I remember 2013, I think he tore his ACL, something like that, and the Saints decided to release him, and he was in a free agency market, okay? And, he still had potential. Like I said, I love him. Great defensive tackle, man. Came out of Ohio State, drafted in 2004. Bright future, and I'm pretty sure, the money that he was saving and all that bonus he had from winning the 2009 Lombardi Trophy, he was gonna, like I said, provide wealth for his family, man. But this type of stuff, it really sickens me, man. And then we have the Black Lives Matter movement, okay, that's funded by George Soros, okay. If you don't know who George Soros is, do your research. Multi-billionaire, white, but at the same time, it's not just about race, but every single black political group, or so-called like the NAACP, okay, that's funded by white people. At the same time, it's supposed to be advancing black empowerment, but it's funded by the so-called Jews. And it's so right. So what I'm trying to say is, as black people, we don't have any economic source, no economic base, no type of economic foundation to the point we have complete control over it. For us to get things moving in this world, we need some finances. And as a whole, we don't have that. Or we do have that, but we don't put our money into the right places. So therefore, we have like other races of people funding our organizations to get things done. But at the same time, they still operate off an agenda. And which is that agenda? Population control. Exactly, population control, and they all working for the masses. And I'm not disrespecting the Black Lives Matter movement, but it's just like, when we're going to look at the bigger picture instead of serving the branches, drugs, kids out in the streets. But how come we can't I talked about this in my conference call, my nigga. How come we can't just come together and fix Detroit public school systems, or the school system in the black community, clean our neighborhoods up? You know what I'm saying? I mean, how come we can't just come up with different ways of like the shit that happened in Flint, Michigan? Okay, how come billionaires, all of us black people that has wealth, that is climbing the economic ladder, come together and like, man, it should cost about like $7 or $3 billion. All the wealthy black people, like the Oprahs and all the people that we look up to, and these athletes come together and develop a better water system, for the people in Flint. But at the same time, it's like 70% black people there, 75% black people there, and they're suffering based off a social experiment. And when I'm all saying that to say this is that it's really sad that we as black people, we're not gonna get anything done, man, because we still keep falling into traps, man. And we don't have any type of resources, no economic wealth, and it all started since 1865, man. The book I'm reading by Dr. Claude Anderson, okay, which is Black Labor and White Wealth. It talks about the ill-started community and why the black community is where it is, man. It's a lot of hatred going on, a lot of self-hatred, self-pride, and it's really not serving us any better, okay? We have other races of communities that's just striving better. And what we are, just sitting here and not doing anything, or we just hating each other, relying on government assistance to get to our problems, to fulfill our agendas, and we're not buying politicians. We have ignorance of, like I said, building resources, lack of resources, and having wealth. But at the same time, we want people to go into our sides, man. This is why the LBGT community is winning. That's why President Obama was so successful in fulfilling their agenda in the LBGT community, because they helped fund his campaign. We have to understand, we have to buy these politicians. We have to buy representatives, okay? For instance, we have a representative coming, some type of politician, promising politician, invite him to speak. We have doctors, we have the best lawyers over here, and we ask them about, hey man, what you think about the gun laws? So can you really help get some funds going on to actually not only continue to donate water for Flint, but actually make sure that these politicians who was responsible for the shit that happened in Flint actually take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Can you like develop more recreation centers? Can you help like the public school systems, man? Give them new textbooks, new teachers, have pay raises for teachers. You know what I'm saying? Or principals, okay? Can you make the school a little more safer? Can you actually have a program to the point that we can clean up our neighborhoods, clean up the trashes, and also too, homeless people have a way to live into the abandoned buildings, to the point that it's a program that it will teach them about how to, like I said, how to excuse me, what I'm trying to say, rebuild things, how to be economically stable, how to get on their feet. Are you in for that? And they talk about their politics, they talk about their promises, and it sounds good. And also too, we had to give them a check, at least $50,000, because we know that politicians need to be bought. It's all about being bought and population, man, and popularity. That's how the politicians can really be on your side. It can be like, for instance, it could be, I can serve a whole bunch of orange people, like an orange community. I'm coming from Detroit, Michigan. I'm running for city council or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for the orange people, and I'm talking about their agenda and everything, man, about discrimination and all that, man. Help them to get jobs and developing resources and businesses and tax break-offs, okay? And they gave me a check for $100,000. Of course, I'm going to help fulfill the orange people's agenda. So what I'm trying to say is, as black people, we have to have that paradigm shift, man, of how to get things done in this world, man. Because right now, America is just really slapping in our faces. We doing this to ourselves. We got to stop this black on black crime. Shouts out to Ray Lewis making that video. I posted it on my Facebook, so I'm going to have the link in my description box. But I come out, like I said, I say all that, man, just to say this. It's just, it sickens me, man, to hear see black on black crime, celebrities getting killed by other black people, even if it's other white people. But it seems like when black on black crime happens, we don't get riled up. It's just, oh, it's sad. Oh, okay, well, let's just move on. But a Hispanic or a white motherfucker killed our own people. Oh, we want to march. Oh, we want to go to the courts. Oh, we want to put all this on CBS, CNN. We want to tell the people how upset we are and how disgusted we are in this country. It's all in ourselves, man. Most of the shit that's going on is within ourselves, man. Broken family structure and all that, man. So I'm really sad. Like I said, another black man is dead, man. Unable to really physically raise his kids up, man. And that probably might scar his kids for life for about that, man. That's really sad. You know, my condolences go out to his wife, family, prayers, man. It's getting real deep out here. That's why I be cautious at everywhere I go, man. And I just choose my battles wisely, man, because you don't know what's people's intentions nowadays. You really don't. So, like I said, shout out to all the Saints fans. I know you guys are real sad. I'm kind of depressed about that too, man. It's real for any life, man. Any lives, man. All lives matter, but this is ridiculous. We gotta wake the fuck up, man. It's your boy Yunglink Jr here. I'm out. You guys continue to subscribe. I love y'all. I'm out. Deuces.